Well, welcome guys, and welcome to another entry from the vault. So today we have Resident Evil Survivor, released for the PlayStation 1 in 2000, developed and published by Capcom. So this is a spin-off of the mainline Resident Evil series. In this game, you play it from a first-person perspective, moving through environments and gunning down monsters. It still kind of plays like a classic RE game, though. You can still find weapons and ammo and herbs to heal yourself, though your handgun always has infinite ammo. You can find multiple handguns, though. There are branching paths you can take which can alter the story slightly and have you fight different enemies. Fun fact, this game originally could be played with a light gun accessory, but Columbine had happened prior to release, so Capcom made it controller only. Somehow, the voice acting is even worse than in RE1. So this game takes place after the events of Resident Evil 3, with Raccoon City being wiped out. On a remote island called Sheena Island, a helicopter crashes on the outskirts of Umbrella's private township. The pilot survives the crash, but ends up with amnesia. He ends up thinking his name is Vincent, though his actual name is Ark Thompson. With no memory of who he is or why he's here, he must now try to find a way to escape from the T-virus-infested island. Your only hope is this gun. Okay. Oop. No, get out of there. Alright, so, let's give this a try.
Resident Evil Survivor.
Ooh, good intro. Resident Evil Survivor. Oh boys, we got Zambos already.
You're not going to get away.
You're not getting away! There's a great scream coming up. There it is. Yeah! Nice exit there, dummy. So this is our protagonist. My head aches and I can't remember anything. My only hope is this gun. I must remember, I must survive.
Where am I? Oh! I don't remember anything. Who am I?
Okay, so I mean, even though it's from a first-person perspective, it's pretty much a classic Resident Evil game. The only difference is that you get continues. I think there are points where you can save, but it's a much shorter experience for the most part. But it's kind of like a classic RE game. See, it even has the door loading screens. I think someone online was actually working on making a third-person mod for this game, so it actually would be more like a classic Resident Evil. But I don't think that's been updated in a long time. It'd be cool if it actually finished, though. Oh, there's also no reload button. You can only reload after you run out of bullets. But, here's your menu. You can look at files in the map. And you don't have to worry about an item box. There is none. You can just hold everything, which is nice.
You look familiar, but... but I just can't remember.
Art Thompson is carved on it.
Thompson, huh? Though I can't remember anything. I know
Dude.
that this was no way for anyone to die. What?
What? Goodbye, sir. You've attained a rusty key. Now, the funny thing about this game is that with most enemies, you can just simply back up to avoid most of their attacks. For the most part. This doesn't apply to all the enemies, but yeah. Okay, so... the church... I think that's the arcade that way. Let's go through here. Can only pick one of these doors since the key breaks afterwards. Yep, this is the restaurant. Goodbye. Oh, right, you can hold square to run. Restaurant manager's file. Heard an unbelievable story. A small town in America, Raccoon City, was destroyed last week. They said that all the residents turned into zombies and the city is now completely deserted. Umbrella Inc. is rumored to be behind the incident, but I don't know the details. Although it occurred far from here across the sea, I can't help but feel anxiety if Umbrella is truly behind it. I hope this city will be okay. I heard another interesting story. This one is about William Birkin, who supposedly destroyed Raccoon City. He is the creator of the virus called T, or G, or whatever. He tried to use the virus for his own purposes. Unbelievable as it may seem, he injected the virus into his own body and turned into a monster. Also, the virus leaked into the sewer, and it is rumored that rats spread the virus around the entire city. One of the Umbrella workers who came here for lunch mentioned that the T-virus is on this island. He said that there's no possibility an accident could occur. Yeah. Next file. An accident occurred. So you don't really have to worry about examining things too much in this game. If there's something to pick up, it'll be really obvious. Like in here, we got a spinning green herb. I will take it. But yeah, you will find other weapons that do use up ammunition, but whatever handgun you have always has infinite ammo. Since you would have no other means of attack otherwise, if you were completely out of ammo. Out of my way. Right, the manager's key. Okay, let's get out of this freezer. Yeah, unfortunately enemies do sometimes respawn in rooms. Excuse me, sir. You don't have to fight them all if you don't want to. Oh boy. Does kind of suck that you don't have an actual reload button. Dogs can be a bit of a pain to deal with in this game. Hello? The phone hang up. And not hung up. Hang up. Oh boy, liquors. Oh, I need to move. So yeah, liquors are actually really easy to deal with. You just gotta back up. A cracked key. Okay. Gotcha. But that applies for most enemies in this game. Simply just back up if they're about to get you.
Vincent.
Who is this? Vincent? Who's that? Wait. Am I Vincent?
Vincent, you are a murderer. A murderer.
A murderer? What are you talking about? Answer me. Who did I kill?
Oh boy. Vincent, what did you do? Very strange. Okay, so again, we have another route to pick. Which route you pick here, I think, determines the... Not really an ending, but like... I guess you could say an ending. Although there is really only one ending of the game. It just very slightly affects who you encounter at the end of the game. So we have the library, the arcade, and the hospital. We'll go to the library because it'll be funnier of the three.
Who are you?
What are you talking about, Vincent?
What did you call me?
Please, don't kill me. Helicopter. Vincent, this is all your fault. You made them send those cleaners to destroy this place.
Cleaners? What do you mean?
There he goes.
Wait!
God, this guy looks like the human version of a flea man from Castlevania. He's probably even sounds what I imagine a Castlevania flea man would sound like. Anything of interest here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, picking your route here does also serve another purpose. It also determines what alternate handgun that you pick up. Because you can't get... There are 4 handguns total. There's the one that you start with, and then 3 handguns that you can pick up on one of these 3 routes. But you can only get 1 per playthrough. So you can't get them all at once. Okay, another green herb, I'll take it.
What?
It's such a shame that you must die here, Vincent. After all, this is the type of place where a cold-blooded murderer should die.
Oh boy. Okay, Handgun D. A Nanbu 14 Custom. This is Japan's first automatic gun, which was used by the Japanese army. And then our regular one is a Glock 17. This is a small lightweight gun which is made from plastic and is famous for its stability. So all of these guns have their own little quirks to them. This one has 8 bullets. I think it reloads kind of quick. It may actually be slower than the other ones, I'm not sure. But it's actually the strongest of the 4 handguns that you can get. It does have a slow rate of fire, too. But yeah, that was a hunter that we just had to deal with there. Alright, should be unlocked now. Nope, movement from downstairs. God, the dogs are just... They're so hard to hit in this game. Umbrella top secret file. This file contains the data for the BOWs created by the virus contamination that occurred during the biohazards. First biohazard was caused by the T-virus leak at Arclay Laboratory on May 11th, 1998. The second was the large-scale biohazard at Raccoon City, which happened 4 months later. Although they have not been confirmed yet, note that there may be BOWs other than the ones listed below. Zombie. Humans who are contaminated by the T-virus. They have lost their consciousness and wander around on their instinct and appetite to satisfy their hunger for human flesh. So movements are slow, you can easily eliminate if you keep enough distance to snipe. Cerberus. Dogs which are contaminated by the T-virus. Their bodies have not rotted as much as that of the zombies, so that they can move much faster. They are very sensitive to noise. If they hear you run, they will pursue and attack you. You can eliminate them with the handguns, but since they are fast, it may be difficult to aim. Right, Liquor. They are created by a mutation that occurs when a zombie is contaminated by the T-virus. As a result of the transformation process, they have conspicuous features like exposed brain tissue, and they move around on all 4 legs. Compared to the zombies, they possess incredible agility. They also have the lens-like tongue, that's why they're called a liquor. They have no eyes and are unable to see. Instead, they have an abnormally evolved sense of hearing. As they attack in response to sound, you should be careful when firing at them. Since they are very keen to hearing footsteps, you should avoid running when they are around. Ivy. BOWs which are created from plants. They can move on their own will by using the vapors inhaled through their skin. Watch out for their tentacles, which are used like whips. As fire is lethal to them, a grenade launcher is a very effective weapon. Hunter. BOW that is created when the T-virus contaminates the human DNA. Since their lower body muscles have been enhanced, they can jump incredibly high and attack enemies with razor-sharp claws. Just before they jump at an enemy, they stop their movement momentarily. You should attack them during this time. Tyrant. The ultimate result of our BOW project with the T-virus. Based on the regular Tyrant, the more ferocious Enhanced Tyrant and Nemesis, which is even more aggressive and intelligent, was created at our European branch. There are virtually no countermeasures against Tyrant's incredible power. Okay. Ah, there was a second one. Alright, the manhole opener. Yeah, this handgun is great for regular zombies. It takes them down in a couple shots. God, dogs just are not fun to fight in this game. What is this, a Super Cerberus? Gotcha, little bastard. Okay, so then you would use the manhole opener and go down to the sewers. But, I think that this will be a pretty good showcase of the game. It really doesn't change much more than this. But, yeah, you can pick your routes for the game. The story changes very slightly, which gives some replayability. But if you know what you're doing, you can probably beat the game in less than an hour. It's a neat experience for sure, but it is not a typical Resident Evil experience. But it's interesting to try at least.